Most people think of dogs as just that, dogs. Cute, funny, chaotic little creatures. But owning a dog actually does something bigger, something that affects your body, mind, and even your daily routine. So today, I talked to the people closest to me about just how much a dog can affect your health without you even realizing it. From more exercise to less stress to just having something warm and goofy to come home to, owning a dog brings real health benefits showed up in ways we didn't expect. First, I spoke with my boyfriend's mom, Mira. She has 4 dogs at home, so she can tell us about how having them affects her day and her overall mood. Like, how does having dogs help her stress or keep her more active?
Having 4 dogs definitely keeps me active. Someone always needs to go out, or they want to play. So I'm up and moving a lot more, and they help me with stress too. Even if I had a long day, they are always happy to see me, and it kind of just lifts the mood in the whole house. They make things feel better.
Experts always talk about daily movement, but dogs don't give you a choice. Rain or shine, they want to go out. And for families like mine, that meant built-in exercise, even when nobody felt like it. The next person that I spoke with is my mom, Toya. She's going to tell us about what it was like whenever we did have a dog at home, even though she doesn't have one anymore, as she's not very much an animal person.
I've always loved dogs, but never thought I'd actually have one living in our home. But when my daughter was really struggling emotionally and with her mental health years later after losing her father, I decided to get our dog, Cody, and he ended up helping her more than anything else. Dogs have this natural way of lowering stress and making you feel less alone. Cody was always right there with her, giving her comfort, keeping her company, and bringing some joy back into our home. They help kids stay active and learn responsibility too. So yes, having a dog can make a huge difference in our overall physical and emotional health.
Studies show that being around a dog lowers stress hormones and increases serotonin, the chemicals that make you feel happy and grounded. But you don't need science to tell you that. You just feel it. Next, I spoke with my sister. She's always been more of a cat person, but she still loves dogs too. She's going to tell us about how she thinks being around dogs affects your mood or your day.
I'm personally a cat person. I have a cat. But with dogs, you just get like a totally different experience because with cats, they're real chill, relaxed. They don't do a whole bunch. But dogs are always really just excited and just ready to play at all times. Like, you can never just be sitting around a dog bored because they're going to have you up and moving. They're not going to make you want to sit on your phone or nothing. When I'm with my cat, I'm just sitting. We're just chilling on the couch. But with a dog, you just can't help but to be happy and play with them.
Dogs don't magically fix your life, but they nudge you into better habits. A walk, a routine, a breath of fresh air. And somehow, without saying a word, they make your space feel lighter. I miss my dog every day. It's something you can't take for granted. The last person that I spoke with is my boyfriend, Dorian. Even though we don't have a dog right now, he's been around a lot of them. So he's going to tell us how dogs affect him and his mood when he's around them.
They're largely a positive impact. I don't think there's ever been a negative. Maybe the few times they poop or pee out inside. But when I'm stressing, I remember when I was living with my parents. Obviously, I had 4 dogs, 2 boxers, 2 golden doodles, and a lot of the time I'd be doing school. That was kind of the time I was at school. Doing school online and stuff, and they'd be huge stress relievers. Anytime I would be like stressing about an exam, studying, homework, whatever it may be, go right to them. Or just stressing about life, work, school, internships, just anything, to be honest. They're always a positive force. So yeah.
More movement, less stress, and a whole lot of unconditional love. The health benefits of owning a dog aren't complicated. They just come from showing up for each other. Reporting from Hoffman Estates, I'm Schnaare.